Hello, John here at Everything Wine in North Vancouver. It's time we talk about another new region. This time we're going to New Zealand. We're going to talk about Martinborough. Not Marlborough, but Martinborough. This region is about an hour north of Wellington, Wellington being the capital of New Zealand on the North Island. And as you leave Wellington, you drive over a mountain range, come down the other side, and there's a little valley there, and that's where Martinborough is located. The region is small, only produces about 1% of New Zealand's wine, grows about 3% of the grapes. But it is a region that's growing in terms of national importance. The grape that's grown here, that it's famous for, is Pinot Noir, and it has some of the best expressions of Pinot Noir outside of Burgundy in France. The region began in the 1880s, when it was first planted by early French settlers. And in 1908, this was one of the first regions and one of the most extensive in pulling out all their grapes during the temperance movement, when they banned the sale of alcohol in New Zealand. It wasn't until about 1979 that soil scientists went into the region again and started looking at it, and realizing that the soil and the climate were very similar to that of Burgundy, where the best Pinot Noir was being grown at the time. And in 1980, 4 wineries started planting there again. They're now known as the 4 founding fathers. That's Aderangi, Chifney, Dry River, and Martinborough Vineyards. And the region, when we're talking about Martinborough and the climate, we talk about the rain shadow effect. So all the rain that Wellington gets, and they get a lot of rain, it hits that mountain range and it doesn't come over to the other side. So you actually get quite a dry growing season, and one of the longest growing seasons in New Zealand. But I wanted to talk about one of those 4 founding fathers today, and that's Aderangi. Aderangi means dawn sky or new beginnings in the Maori language. And it was started by Clive Patton, who actually sold sale of his herd of cows in order to start the winery. He now runs it with his wife and his sister, and at the time everyone thought they were crazy, starting a winery in Martinborough, and it's very backwater, but the quality of his grapes are undeniable. And in fact, in New Zealand, only 2 wineries have been awarded Grand Cru status. It was started a couple of years ago, and Felton Road in Central Otago and Aderangi in Martinborough were both awarded this Grand Cru status, meaning they're one of the best wineries in New Zealand. The wine that I want to talk about today is the Crimson, which is their starting Pinot Noir. At $28, it's a great starting point for Martinborough Pinot Noir. If you want to try it, it's got those intense red fruits, nice medium body, and steely acidity that New Zealand is known for. It's got that, I almost call it it's tangy, lively, it's exciting. This is a wine that's going to pair with your turkey dinner. If you're looking for holiday wines or a lighter gamey meat, look no further than this wine. In fact, all the proceeds go to this Crimson label, which is a project that Clive Patton has begun, and all the money goes back to local flora and fauna in the region. So it goes to a good cause. So next time you're looking for something Pinot Noir, you want something exciting, something new, something boutique, look no further than Martinborough Pinot Noir. One of the only knockbacks on this region is because it is so small, you don't get so much here in the local market. But over the next few years, as the reputation of this region grows, we should see a few more. There you have it. Enjoy exploring new wines.